was like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Like, no disrespect, because you can tell your story. But I'm like, what happened?
You're not going to know anything until she confirm or deny it. Not only that, I also feel like Funky Dineva is not lying to y'all. As much as I don't like Funky Dineva, I don't think he's lying to y'all. I don't think they left together.
We use that lady as a term of endearment. That isn't a term of separation. Literally just talking about my friend yesterday, and I'll say that lady. Like, it's a common term.
Who the fuck was in the house with Tamar Braxton before she took that fall and they found her in a pool of her own blood? We need to figure out who the fuck was in that house with her.
The question is, who did that to Tamar, and why was she in a pool of blood, missing teeth, with a fractured nose, and she don't even know what happened? Don't Tamar got like some type of lupus? So she couldn't be on any drugs. What do y'all think happened?
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we got to talk about this whole Tamar Braxton situation, y'all. It's been all over my TikTok feed, okay? Now, if you haven't heard, Tamar, she's saying that she woke up with missing teeth and fractures, okay? That's pretty damn serious, if you ask me. Missing teeth, and them teeth that she got, no shade, baby, they expensive because she got them veneers, okay? If you got that money, spend it. But this is not, I don't want to try to make the situation light, because it's really not light, because this just goes to show you that you have to be really careful who you call your friend. And it doesn't matter how famous you are, anything can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, people will smile in your face and they'll be plotting against you behind your back. Now, I'm not trying to point the finger or blame anybody, but people are saying that Funky Dineva has something to do with the situation, okay? He also made a video, you know, basically trying to clear himself from the heat, because people was putting two and two together. They was like, look, you and her was out hanging out, partying or whatever in that video the night before, Saturday. How is it that on Sunday, Tamar wakes up in a pool of blood with fractures to her nose and 4 missing teeth? And the way that, I don't know, I think it's like the way that Funky Dineva went about making that video, he kind of just gave off the vibe like, I'm gonna try to disassociate myself with what happened, because yeah, y'all not finna blame me for that shit. We don't know what happened. Tamar don't know what happened. Nobody's really giving us any information other than the fact that she had 4 missing teeth and she woke up in a pool of blood and her nose was fractured. My first thought when I heard this whole story was like, maybe she had a seizure or something and she didn't know. Maybe she got a little wasted and had a seizure, or, you know, just anything could have really happened, but nobody really knows. But the way that Funky Dineva went about making his response video, it kind of just, like I said, it gave off, let me disassociate myself from this person. This person is supposed to be your friend. However, let me make it about me. Let me show absolutely no sympathy or no type of empathy for this person that has my phone number, 2, came out and partied with me for my birthday and turned up.
For those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to the lady.
Now, y'all peep how many times he keep calling her that lady or the lady. Why are you calling her that when that's literally somebody that, you know, you have her number? Y'all was just at the club partying together. Like, y'all must be friends.
We went out. What night that was? We went out Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the Roof Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, let's turn up for your birthday. We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw. Or whatever, with us walking in, they're making a whole lot of noise. We left there. We all got in the car together. The car dropped us off at Tamar house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car. I went and met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and I came home. The next day when I woke up, I had a text message from Tamar at 10 in the morning that said, can you give me Dr. Heavenly phone number? I didn't think anything of it, because people ask me for Dr. Heavenly phone number all the time, and it's typically when people have an emergency veneer situation. I did not think anything of it. People ask me for her number all the time. And then the next thing I know, folks is sending me this thing on the internet where the lady said she almost died and she was laying in a pool of blood. On my mother, I don't know what happened. I honestly don't. I don't know what happened.
Now, originally when I heard this whole story, I thought, maybe she might have had like a medical emergency, like maybe she had a seizure, maybe, maybe she might have fell, or maybe she got a little too wasted and she didn't realize, or I don't know. I thought it could have been something maybe medical. I didn't think maybe Funky Dineva had anything to do with it, but then I started thinking and I'm like, I don't know, maybe he might know what happened. I do, however, feel like Funky Dineva's response could have been a little bit more empathetic. I feel like, he could have showed a little bit more concern, considering that this is somebody that's supposed to be his friend. I don't know, I truly feel bad for Tamar, and people are also saying that, oh, she's just being extra, this is just typical Tamar being extra, setting things up, setting people up, kind of like how the whole Krishan thing happened. But you let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.